Hi. Anyway, let's get to the video, which is the best way to start out a video after not making one for I don't know how long. Since I began meditating about 8 months ago, I have pretty much fucking cat. I've pretty much stopped really ranting like I did back when I first began this channel. I think that should be apparent to anybody who's been sticking with me for this long, which is cool. I think, though, what happens to me now is that if I see something that grinds my gears, that I just kind of take it in, do a quick oh my god about it, and then just go about my day. Not to say that there are not things like Justin Bieber that are continually bumming me out, but you learn to just let that shit roll off your back more so. This is actually going to be the definition of a rant because I don't see a solution in the near future. It's kind of just maybe being aware of what is going on. I live in a city of 8 million people. It's the most densely populated city in America. Now, so I see a lot of people at like the ass crack of dawn in the morning. I see people walking around all the time. And what do I see a majority of people doing? They are doing this with their cell phones. Let me get my cell phone to highlight how, oh my god, please don't fall, computer. It's gonna fall, I know. It didn't fall. Oh my god, message, oh my god. Or they're doing this, talking to the invisible person that's not there while they're walking forward. We're just on our phones all the time. And obviously I've done rants about cell phones and text messages before. Shit has not changed. In fact, it's getting even worse. There's people that I see. People sit having a nice dinner with each other. And what are they doing? They're on their phones the whole time. You're out to dinner with somebody and you're just dicking around on your phone instead of talking to that person. I mean, I get, like, if you want to check your phone for a second, that's totally fine. But to sit there, basically the whole meal, just with the phone on the fucking table, just dicking away, like, really? I don't understand that. That's the definition of socializing these days. It's this sort of socializing. It's not, hi, how are you? I'm a person, you're a person, and we're talking to each other. There's a video made about like a month and a half ago that I saw. It's called Look Up. I'll provide a link. I thought it was very good. I thought it was very poignant and just a nice look at what we're doing with our cell phones all the time. What most of us do. I think what happened was a lot of people took it to mean we need to stop using cell phones and we need to stop dicking around on social media all the time. And I don't think that that is the case. Like, a lot of the comments were like, oh my god, how ironic is it that you're talking about not being on social media and you posted this video to social media? Like, what's that say about you? You're a hypocrite. Kind of bullshit. What you learn as you grow older, I think, or what you hope to learn, is, life goes by like that. It goes so fucking quick. It's already June 2014. Holy shit. So, it speeds up the older you get. So we only have one of these lives to live, theoretically. So what is it that we're doing just frittering away our time with this? Not to say that it's not acceptable to go on YouTube, to play around on Twitter, to post pictures of yourself to Instagram. That's fine if that's what you want to do. But it's becoming so all-consuming that we only seem to care what is going on here versus anywhere else. I mean, the last time that I was on the phone walking home, I almost got hit by a fucking cab because I'm not paying attention to what's in front of me. People do this texting, they're not paying attention to what's going on around them. I was in Florida for a week. I decided to get up early and go sit on the beach and meditate. Early morning. I open my eyes, I'm all, coming back, whatever, and I see this guy walking by this beautiful, sunny day, landscape, panoramic view of the Gulf, and he's on his fucking cell phone. I don't understand that. And this is not just a generational thing. Everybody seems to be on their phone. I went to donate blood back in April, and I was sitting there with the thingy in my arm. And I'm sitting there, I'm looking around, there's a bunch of people in there, and everybody was doing this. Just on their cell phone. I say to the nurse, I'm like, everybody's on their cell phone. What is going on? She told me that she heard a radio show that morning where if you get up in the morning to check your social media, whatever you see, maybe you see a news story that affects you deeply, that stays with you all day, and it kind of it determines your mood for the most part. So if you see a negative post early in the morning, the first thing you see when you wake up, it's gonna fuck your shit up the rest of the day. So what are we checking shit in the morning for? I've texted and walked plenty of times. I've been on the phone and walked plenty of times. But usually I don't listen to music as I walk. I just walk because New York City's got a hum about it. And I feel like I don't need to be listening to the music that I listen to a million times. I've heard the same song a million times. I don't need to be listening to it just on my walk home, doing the most mundane shit. Why do I have to be entertained like that? Why does everybody have to be entertained just standing in line at fucking Chipotle? It's very difficult to connect to your fellow human being if you're just in your phone all the time. This is not to say, I want everybody off their cell phone. I think everybody deserves to not have cell phones. It's not about that. I think this video is, like I said, a specific rant about it. And how I think it's important to remember to be present within yourself sometimes. I'm so over people on their cell phones all the time. I'm getting to the point where I want to kick people's cell phones out of their hands as I walk down the street. That's not okay. That's not okay to do. However, I think it's important to be aware of it, that it's happening, and it's important to, from time to time, recognize that you're alive. What goes on here doesn't matter usually. That fucking tweet that you want to send while you're walking will be there when you are stationary. Doing mundane tasks does not require you to be entertained while doing them. Just be present in yourself. Be present in this vehicle that you've been designated. Every once in a while. Maybe you just, don't have your cell phone. You don't need to check your cell phone as you walk a place. You don't need to make that phone call just asking what you're doing. What are you doing? At the airport, we get delayed for 2 hours. And this older lady was like, I've called everybody in my phone. I'm so bored. Oh my God, I can't just exist for a second. We're so scared of not having this that we forget that at the end of the day, all you have is yourself. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. If you want to play on your phone, then you're going to go play on your phone. I don't care. It doesn't affect my life. It's just something that I have observed in my time not ranting and finding more inner peace with myself. It's just a big observation. But I think it's an important one because you don't know what could happen in the future. Dating is getting more difficult because everybody's doing this. It's very difficult, I think, sometimes to connect with fellow humans that you are just in the same presence with. That makes a lot of sense. Maybe all I'm going to ask is that, if you are doing a mundane task like waiting for a prescription or waiting in line for something, just take some time and just observe who is on their cell phone. What do you think they're doing on their cell phone? Go, how long does it take for them to put it away and then grab it again? It's kind of shocking what I'm seeing, and I can't do a damn thing about it. But it's an observation nonetheless. Anyway, that's all I have to say. That's all probably I'm going to say for a while. Like I said, don't really have that desire really to make videos that much anymore. So anyway, I'm going to go to bed. Oh, it's 8:17. Oh, I'm so sleepy. Anyway, good night, bitches.